So, good morning, students. We will have the discussion of the topic is the conflict and collaborative models in industrial relationship. The first slide will be for your reference, which is called the perspective of thinking the human being, whereas made in organizations, which is like conflict and collaborations. When we have the conflict within the organizations, how it will be running further. If we have the mutual relationship with collaboration with another companies or employer and employee, the both are having the mutual understanding, both are in mutual understanding, which means it indicates the harmonious workplace at the end of the day, at the end of the years. So again, the first slide is indicate the meaning. We will start the sessions to um, explain the remaining things in the upcoming slides. The first point is nothing but we should understand each and every one human being working as under and around you, so which is basic concept, because we are the human being, we have the basic sense to understand other feelings. In a workplace, there are two the basic concept, which is conflict model, another one is collaboration model. These models are reflecting the different ideology, and then thought of process, which would be enhancing the ensure the conflict is there or not. Likewise, we have to work for the plan, making a new policies to resolving the problems and grievance inside the organizations. Then employee relation, talking about the employee relationship and how it will be disputes, should be how the disputes are should be resolved. Then in the broader of knowledge and the broader like the union management, when they will entertain the disputes, So these are the things we will discuss in this video. Then each models can offering the distinct approach because the two things are so opposing. They both have so much of arguments in different perspective. The first one is the conflict model. The conflict model is nothing but the conflict models was used as different. In industries, there are so many members, so many employees as working under the organization. There is so many perspectives showing out, that come out from persons, the relationship between, so inherently the antagonistic. There is some of you the showing of the feelings, some of you as not showing the feelings, what they are thinking at any cost. So according to this perspective, the employees have the fundamental opposing industries. Okay, when they have the conflict model, with analyzing the industrial perspective, the fully is the going like the opposing industries between the employees and employers. The second point is in the employers, what they have seek to maximize the profit, because the basic that they have the thought like is I should maximize my profit of the organization, then come to the productions. There is no wastage, there is no labor cost. The while the employees are wanted higher wages or something better working conditions like job securities, because there is this is the things will be lagging under the organizations, inside the organization, because the employees, they don't have any concern about the labors. They want to do the further. So what are the things should need for them, the safety measurements, the workplace and the conditions. They don't have any concerning point on it. The third point is this adversarial, like the nature is resulting the frequent conflicts, because it will create the frequent conflicts between the employees and employees and any third persons, when will they come inside the organizations, then which may the manifest as a strike is going to be turn over the strikes, going to be the changing the face of the strikes, lockout, then other form of disputes, industry distribution, instead of for organizations from labor sites. On the model, which is Marxist theories, the conflict and the collaborations models, originated from or written by or theoretical by Marxist theory. The statement is argues that the class conflict between capitalist class and the working class between symbolically they called as the employer and employee. Sometimes it should be avoidable. Sometimes it should not avoidable. So this is called like capitalist economy. Okay, because the employees, the hands are at upstage. The trade unions are in the model, they viewed in the collective voices of labor, organized to protect the workers from exploitations and to the confront managerial control, because the trade union is there that those persons only at the central area to resolve this kind of disputes and strikes, lockouts. Key characteristics. Key characteristics is nothing but in the opposing, if they have if that organization are having any conflict, they're using or regularly in the meet out the any conflicts, there are the characteristics likewise, like in opposing industries, adversary relationship, the power struggle, industry actions like strikes, lockouts, the protest. These are things will happen in future. The power struggle is nothing but powerful and the person having the power of authority for their designations in the organizations means they're going to influencing them indirectly. Then the relationship is inverse relationship between the labor and management and the opposing interest. The perspective things it should be the changing accordingly the time, the circumstance, the weather. So many factors going to be affecting the mindsets and the perspective view also. I'm just giving the suitable area. I just put trading. A conflict model scenario can be seen in industries where wages or low working conditions are poor, then employees also feel exploited. The solutions like the garment manufacturing company in the industry in some developing countries, like also the employees may work under the unsafe conditions. They felt like that place would be like unsafe. Then for working for the minimal pay, the employees cannot be prioritized the cost cutting to remain the competitive, like in the global market. It's going to be the cost is very high. In such cases, works may form the union to demand the better wages and workforce and safety materials. They should provide us to us, the leading the strikes, then sometimes the confrontations and with management. Okay, this is a basic or and then suitable and the suitable scenario which what the scenario will come to say, the employers every day and then regularly ensuring the workplace, then asking them to are you working comfortably inside the organizations, they're asking to giving the like in the safety measurements and also advice like in like having the mutual relationship, the basic things should have uh, employer and employee. Thank you so much for listening my video. So we will see you next.